the president promised that we're going to have these factories turn into a reality in Masaka, but now that is long term. To build a factory is going to take you at least on the minimum 6 months or a year. But in the short term, we could have an approach of skilling of last consumer type of economy, where this parish or this division, Chimanya Kabonera, all the chalk that is used in the schools in Chimanya Kabonera is processed, because those are now small processed products. Those are products that can be processed in SMEs or even smaller mediums. So all the chalk that is to be used in Chimanya Kabonera can as well be processed by the single mothers there. All the foils or packs for medication for all the clinics and pharmacies and even the regional referral that is used in that division in Domukungwe Chimanya Kabonera can be processed by youth or mothers there. However, when we're in Chankwanzi, I put up a negotiation for Masaka City particularly. Government declared in Chankwanzi, one of our resolutions is government is going to give out coffee seedlings throughout the entire country. Even the areas that are dry, government will buttress irrigation systems in those areas, and they will be able to plant coffee. In order to back up the Africa coffee, it needs a lot of coffee. Its capacity is beyond what the country has right now. So government wants to beef up that capacity by having all districts grow coffee. So I put up a serious negotiation for government, and I said, at least for half of the country, let us have all the seedlings done in Masaka City, which I'm following up with the Minister of Agriculture. He told me the president had bought in, and we just need to get down on where will this be done. Of course, one of the reasons I gave them is, in as much as we're an agricultural city, we literally don't have arable land anymore. The population density is through the roof. We have very little land that you would call meaningfully arable land, even for the 4-acre model. It's rare to find a family in Masaka City, not the district, not the local government, but the city. It's rare to find even a family that still has 4 acres lying comfortably for them. So I told them if we could shift to intensive farming, but also if we could get that leeway of having the seedlings for the entire country done, or at least for some of the major regions like Western region, Buganda region, Eastern region, done from Masaka City.
It could put money in the pockets of the people.
It could be a life changer and a game changer for that city. It will unlock a lot of potential. We shall have, because now we have a lot of influx. Many of the problems that are happening in Kampala, the people you're chasing away from here are coming to Masaka. The people being chased away from the lake in the rural district are coming to the city. The people being chased away from the forests in Ruengo, and everyone believes if I go to the city, I'll find a way. Okay. So they are all, coming to Masaka, and we need to find a quick solution.
You have caught the attention of many, but also there's now questions around your close relationship with the president. There's supposed to be, a petition, and that did not happen. I saw that they wanted to unseat you because of the vote recount that happened and how everything transpired in Masaka City on the D-Day. The votes were counted. My question to you is, do you think this close relationship with you, with the president, or what I want to call privilege, could be abused later in the future?
If it was to be abused, it would be abused by now. I've been a senior presidential advisor since 2021. And most of the efforts that we have made in Masaka City with the other teams that I work with, like the office of the RCC and all that, most of the efforts, we have been assisted a lot by the president. The area where he deployed me had major issues like land grabbing, issues like illegal fishing, issues like grabbing of forests. These are not simple matters. These are matters that involve first-class mafias. So for us to really grab those problems by the horns. At some point we needed to hear from the president. And that's how I am able to get his attention, because he knows what I have been dealing with in Masaka are serious mafias. It's not any privilege of any sort. Even I would not want to deal with all those problems. I wouldn't want people to send me drones so that I start crying and looking for the president in the evening. No, even me, I wouldn't want it. But I am able to get his attention because there's a background of serious effort where I have been involved as a frontliner, seriously fighting with wrong elements, and especially syndicates that involve serious mafias. That cannot be abused. I have completed my 5 years of the office of Senior Presidential Advisor on Greater Masaka without any claim of involving myself in land grabbing or all those problems that I was fighting, any claim of corruption, any claim of anything that is tainting. If I was to abuse that channel that I'm able to communicate to His Excellency, I would have done it then, because there was a lot of money in the vices that were fighting. It would have been the perfect chance to say, now that I communicate to the president, let me connive with ABCD, and people do it. People do it. They abuse the fact that they communicate to the president and do wrong stuff or engage in theft or connive with the same groups that they were originally fighting, and then, to their benefit.
So now that you're a member of parliament,
I can't.
Where does...
At no time am I ever going to abuse my communication with the president. And I've told you, by the way, I'm being very clear with you, Canary, and everybody watching. The reason he is even able to entertain that communication from me is because he knows 9 out of the 10 times I'm telling him issues to do with people, and I am telling him nothing but the truth.
Now that you're a member of parliament under the NRM ticket, where does your loyalty lie? With the president, with whom you communicate to directly, the party, or other individuals that you do work with?
The president is the chairman of the party. Every time, it's just that Ugandans forget easily, and sometimes some people don't listen enough. But every time the president is submitting about almost all issues, be it security, be it development, be it the youth, be it women, be it health, be it anything, be it physical policy, he's always very clear that this was the vision of the NRA, which turned into NRM. It's always the NRM is the baseline. The NRM is the baseline. So you cannot say you believe in the president and you respect him and you see so much good in him, but you're going to throw NRM under the bus. No. And that's how some of us have actually, been misunderstood by some people. Because for me, if a document comes from the NRM Central Executive Committee and it says, these are the candidates that we recommend. The word recommendation was there. You can flash the document on the screen. The word recommendation was there. My next role as an NRM mobilizer and an NRM MP is to support whoever has been handed to us. And I couldn't take it for granted that, Right Honorable Anita is very strong, Right Honorable Tayebwa are very strong. You can be shocked. In one of the elections of Deputy Speaker, the Honorable Muhammad Nsereko almost defeated the Right Honorable late Jacob Olad. Yes. So, I felt like we needed to keep going and we needed to keep making a case for the candidates that the NRM Central Executive Committee has recommended.
What has changed since? What sort of guidance did the president give you after your arrest? guidance on moving forward on the speakership race?
No, he didn't